The Northeast faces a number of weather extremes, and this winter was no different. In late January, a polar vortex blanketed the eastern U.S., causing a number of weather-related issues. Here's a story of how the Claims Department of Merchants Insurance Group, working with Niagara National Insurance Agency, helped to make one business whole again. James Roberts, owner of the restaurant Toutant, was able to recover from the water damage and continue his dream of operating a Southern-inspired destination restaurant in the heart of downtown Buffalo, New York.
Waterfall coming down into the bar in front of the camera, just pouring. So I checked the other ones, and sure enough, it was a lake in all three floors. So from the third floor, second floor, first floor, basement, all the way down. So we're talking about like a 3/4 inch water line running for about 12 hours wide open, give or take. So that's when we called Lori, and she advised us that, we were well covered.
I can't say enough about the claims team that we worked with. The minute we contacted merchants, they had their team as our partners to help our client to the utmost get things done quickly. Our main goal was to help Toutant get back on their feet again, to not only take care of the reservations they had, but more so their staff.
50 employees worth plus 4 or 5 management people is a huge number for payroll, and to be able to allow them to be paid at a reasonable rate of like their normal life for those weeks was a huge deal for me. That was my primary concern. The building, I'm glad we got it fixed, but our people are our power.
Merchants relies upon a network of independent agents who know our product lineup and also know the needs of the policyholders. We had wonderful communication with the agency and with James, and we were able to rebuild in actually very short order.
I'd say the one thing that stood out the most with the whole experience with us personally was that, that afternoon, Lori was on the phone at, 2 hours after I had got over the shock of what had happened and basically got the doors and all the water off the floor. And then like every hour after that, we were kind of like, what is going on? I had both Lori and then John the next day, almost immediately, was here with an adjuster. And then those guys were here like 3 hours later to make sure that we had everything we needed. And then the email, phone, text conversations throughout the next 2 weeks. And I think what even surprised everybody else was how fast we were dispatched. My favorite part was that to have someone who saw my vision and said, okay, we're gonna make sure we get that back.